This year I'm not buying a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and use what I have. I did buy a few more pumpkin picks, and then I went ahead and bought this floral picks from the Dollar Tree, which are a little bit lighter in orange color than what I usually have. I'm going to go ahead and try and incorporate them a little bit more throughout the house. That way it kind of breaks out all the orange that I have. I also want to go ahead and incorporate a few more lights throughout the house. I know some of my garlands do have lights, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I need any more of the lights here. Over here you can go ahead and see all the decor that I'm gonna go ahead and use. You can see that I have a few pillowcases and most of them are orange. A lot of orange will be used here. It's just the color that I associate with comfort and the fall especially. As you can see, I have a lot of floral picks, so I'm gonna go ahead and see where I can incorporate all those. You can go ahead and see that I do have a lot of different things that I'm gonna try and include into the decorating. I have those window decals that I put all over the windows, some more pumpkins, and all my garlands. Some of my garlands are from Walmart, some of them are from Amazon, and I think I might have one from Hobby Lobby. I also have this blanket that I include in the living room. I know that around this time is when my kids usually want to have blankets out in the living room and just get comfy in the living room, so I try and always have a blanket during fall and Halloween and Christmas time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the living room, and as you could see, it's pretty much empty out of all decorations. I also went ahead and cleaned it earlier this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and get started by lighting a candle and then just starting the decoration. I am gonna go ahead and start by hanging a garland and getting the TV station ready, and then I'll go ahead and move on to other parts in the living room.
All I want is all of you, baby, baby. Nothing less than that will do, baby, baby. You take me higher, higher, higher. You set my soul on fire, fire, baby. You get me like no one before, yeah. You don't need me, but you want me more and more. Something I adore, and I know, I'm sure, I feel with you. So just stay, you'll stay, I'm yours, babe. It's true. You take me. All I want is all of you, baby, baby. Nothing less than that will do, baby, baby. You take me higher, higher, higher. You set my soul on fire, fire, baby. You get me like no one before, yeah. You don't need me, but you want me more and more. It's true. You take me.
I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the TV. I usually keep that pot with like green on the TV stand, and I usually decorate it with different picks and just keep it there. But this time I just wanted to include something simple, and I went ahead and added a few garlands to it, and I actually liked how it came out. I incorporated both the regular garlands and then I included the one with lights, and when you turn it on at night it looks really cool. Since I'm not planning on buying any fall decorations this year, I want to go ahead and try and include some of what I have in different ways than how I've done it before. So that's why I went ahead and just decided to do the garland. I also went ahead and included some pumpkins on the TV stand.
You take me higher, higher,
I went ahead and moved on to the window neck, and as you could see, that's where I decided to put the pot. I'm adding some lights to it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add some picks to it as well. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the leaf decal into the window, and I'm gonna go ahead and make it look like kind of like leaf falling down. I actually like how this came out a lot. It looks really pretty, especially at night when I turn on the light.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like. About you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like. About you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious.
I'm gonna go ahead and move over to this side of the living room, and it's pretty much just this couch and this little area in the back. I'm not gonna go ahead and do anything on the couch because that's where we hang out, either me or my husband or the kids, to watch TV. So I don't want any of us to have to move anything in order to sit there. So I went ahead and added the lighter pick here on a base, and I went ahead and also included a yellow pick as well, just to bring in a little bit of the yellow color here in this section. I'm also including this light up trees that I got from Amazon a while ago. It's probably been 2 years, so it takes me a while for them to go ahead and get started and light up. And as you could see, I have my 5-year-old running around. He hasn't wanted to change out of his PJs. We just got them for him and he loves them. I then decided that the first vase was too big for this area, so I went ahead and switched it as well. I added a few pumpkins, and then I went ahead and just left it like that. Very simple, but just bringing in a little bit of the fall. That's all I'm gonna do in the living room. I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the kitchen.
Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you. Something about you I like. About you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
I'm moving on to the kitchen now, and I'm gonna go ahead and hang some white curtains.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
So I'm trying to go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna do on this section, and I know it takes me a little bit of time to figure it out. I was thinking about doing the welcome sign, and then I decided on a garland, and it just takes a little bit of time to figure out. And that just shows that sometimes we come in with a plan and then it automatically changes as we start seeing what we have left and things like that.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely.
I'm gonna go ahead and struggle trying to hang this garland up here. I've actually seen many Pinterest pictures and things like that of people doing this, so I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. I usually just hang a wreath here for different seasons, but I wanted to go ahead and just try the garland, something different than what I'm used to.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you.
So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the surface, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put some more decor here and see what I can find to just add a little bit of pop of fall. I already went ahead and set up this little tray with some candles as well as more pumpkins and things and the other floral arrangement, but I didn't show that in the video.
And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick.
These jars that I'm filling up, I went ahead and got them from Dollar Tree a few years ago, and so I just filled them up with different things for the fall. I also glued the little pumpkins on the top just to make it even more of a fall jar kind of deal. This is the last place that I'm gonna go ahead and decorate, and that'll be all for pretty much the fall decorating. I'm not gonna go ahead and do any of the rooms or anything like that this season, since I first of all started really late, and then I just am not in the mood, I guess, to go ahead and do everything else. I am gonna go ahead and start decorating for Halloween towards the end of September, and then we'll leave that up until the end of October, and then in November, probably the first or second week of November, we're gonna go ahead and clean the house, deep clean it, and then start getting ready for Christmas, which is coming up very soon. Feels like this year just kind of flew by for me. It was very busy, but thankfully, and it's just gonna go ahead and keep being like that for the next few months. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish decorating here. I'm not trying to do a lot here, trying to keep it as minimal for this season as we can. I know that I tend to go overboard with both Halloween and Christmas, so we're gonna have to see how that goes. Thank you for watching the video today, and I hope you liked it. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to see everything that's coming up for the next few months. I'll leave you to the final finishing touches, and I'll go ahead and see you on the next one.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.